back. It turns out that I wasn't wrong in labeling my episodes this last time. Well, the time previous, it turns out I was wrong last time. I labeled something like episode 6 that should have been labeled episode 5, because I was sure that I had done 2 episode 4s in a row. Silly me. Oh, well. Anyway, we'll be back to it in just a minute. I'm in the middle of a heated discussion about Disney. We're talking about Disney. Well, we're discussing. The thing is, every Disney movie has a moment that is just like scary. You know, like a scary moment, like a scary, tense, perilous moment. Except for Cinderella. But we're looking at all the other movies to make sure to determine if they have those scenes. My argument was that in Beauty and the Beast it's the wolf attack, but I was thinking in the back of my mind something else, and the other person said, well, what about the first time we see the Beast? And I was like, you know what, yes, that moment is actually also scary, and it could be the scary moment of Beauty and the Beast.
I've been doing some research into the forest pillars. It seems they've been here for longer than any other known ruins, except for maybe the catacombs. Myth says these pillars were once linked to some type of planetary observation system. Very mysterious. Let's see if those items we found in the wasteland will activate and unlock their secrets.
But, the main thing is that Cinderella doesn't have a moment like that, really.
We can't win this war.
Like, it just doesn't. Like, the most upsetting moment it has is when, Cinderella's stepsisters are destroying her dress. Like, everything in Cinderella is upsetting, and the most horrific thing about Cinderella is, of course, the overarching theme of abuse that comes from the parental figure against our dear heroine. But that's not scary. Like, it's horrifying, but it's not scary in the way that, say, the haunted, the creepy-ass forest in...
I think you got a boomer.
I mean, long time no see, I just did think.
You know those nasty blast bots you seen around? Well, I captured one.
Yeah.
Don't ask. I'll show you the scars later. I've rigged that baby with a remote control, and even more explosives in the standard package. Jack, link it to the remote.
Oh, the thing, oh yes, like the forest sequence in Snow White is definitely a scary moment.
Close enough to the freedom border and blow
Prince
it up,
Philip
it should punch a hole in the defensive line there,
versus Maleficent in a forest of thorns and fire is probably Sleeping Beauty's scary moment.
Take them all out!
Oh, absolutely. But it's a very specific kind of fear. Like, that, it's a fear that resonates more with people who either have been through such abuse or can empathize with such abuse. And children can't necessarily do that all the time. Like, when your life experience is more limited, it's harder to imagine certain things. So, like, it's quite possible. But it's not the same level of scary as something more primal that we get with the other Disney movies. Like in Tarzan... Oh, hey, look. Like in Tarzan, it's probably the moment when Sabor murders Tarzan's parents. Or it could even be when Clayton dies. That moment is pretty horrific, and as Disney deaths go, it is very, very grim. Okay. Oh no, I can't do it. Like I said, Cinderella's terror is a little more subtle, and so it doesn't really have a scary scene. The eyes thing, I'll give you, is pretty creepy, but it's not quite the same level, just because it's so specific. Like Snow White being scared of trees that kind of look like monsters. That makes sense. Like, that's more universal. Anyone being afraid of the Beast the first time he shows up makes sense. He's a monster man. He can do the monster mash. I like him better as a beast than I do as a person, but his design is far more interesting as a beast. The argument is actually now, which scenes are the scary scenes in the other movie, because we're not in perfect agreement on these. We are consistently like, we're like, wait, no, it's this scene, wait, no, it's this scene. Like, we've conceded that Cinderella just doesn't quite have that scene. Although I'll put in your
Great
I'll
job.
put in your
we can link up
note.
with the Northern Front now. I'll get on the horn to HQ and give them the good news. You're the man, Jack. You are the man.
Let's see, just point it out. Okay, let's see.
I bagged me 10 metalheads this week.
Oh, he bagged 10 metalheads, guys. It's really fucking cool. I freaking did 10 metalheads in my sleep. Like, he better just not be counting scorpions, because otherwise it's freaking pathetic. Let's see. It's a go. Oh no, it's the Disney discussion. We're just currently examining all of the Disney movies now, and oop, I wasn't expecting that. Just examining all of the Disney movies now and figuring out which scenes are the scary one. Because one of the people, it's just like their dad had just posited that every Disney movie has one of those scenes. And so now we're just kind of examining all the films to determine if they indeed all do. Because the original thing was, oh hey, I think I figured out which film is a exception to my dad's rule. And it was just the I like how no one tells me like what to do here. It's just like, oh, it's okay, Jack will just respond to things. Like, you're not wrong, obviously, I'm responding, but still. It's like, guys, some direction, nice. So heated may have been an exaggeration. You actually like Aladdin? More power to you, I guess, but... Ugh. Like, I like the live-action Beauty and the Beast. I feel like they messed up a lot with the live-action fucking Aladdin. Like, on the one hand, they give Jasmine a song, like a girl power song. Great. On the other hand, they rob it of its potency by using it twice. And, like, the second time just kind of doesn't work. It also doesn't fit in musically with the rest of the movie. So it's like, yeah, they wrote her a song and all, but they didn't actually, like, take the time to really artistically match it. The changes to some of the classic songs were also super not appreciated. Pacing felt wrong. I have no problem with the additional character of, I believe her name was Jasmine's friend. I have no problem with her, for example. But I will say that it didn't feel quite developed enough. Even if it did give Will Smith's genie more to do. And Jafar, by far my biggest grievance with the film, incredibly half-assed development. They're like, oh, let's give him a motivation beyond just power, but let's not really get into it. Like, we're gonna talk about it, but we're not gonna get into it too much. You know, it just doesn't seem that important to get into. Like, it just... wasted opportunity. Like, I had no problem with new Jafar being handsome and young. I had a problem with how whiny he felt. Like, animated Jafar seems confident and cool. Exactly what you picture out of an evil vizier type character, you know? Oh, so close. Okay, thank God. I was gonna fucking shit a brick if I had to fucking do all of that over again. Like, I liked elements of it, and I didn't dislike it as much as I disliked live action. I use the term loosely. As much as I disliked photorealistic Lion King. Because it's not live action Lion King, it's photorealistic Lion King. And I really disliked that. Lion King is my favorite goddamn movie. Like, my favorite Disney movie. Possibly my favorite goddamn movie, period, actually. Of, like, all time. And they butchered it. Like, I get that Beyonce can sing, but she can't act. Which is sad, because all she had to do was, like, you know, voice act. She had the chance to really focus on a vocal performance. Something she, Beyonce, should be fucking good at. No, I know that the second time is the more important one. I do. My problem is that it doesn't work when it's supposed to work. You dig? Like, it's supposed to work there, and it doesn't, because it's more like a refrain. Like, they just kind of do a little bit of the chorus again the second time, and then it's over. It just, I don't know. The original animated Jafar was significantly better. Will Smith was the best part of the live-action film. He did a fantastic job, in my opinion. He really made the genie his own, and he did so in a way that I think Robin Williams himself would have appreciated. So he did justice to the part, and he had quite a legacy to live up to. It's just, the problem is that the movie just wasn't all that good. Oh, and frankly, the dude playing Aladdin needed to be... Fair enough. But the dude who played Aladdin was overacting in several places, and I'm like, you were a great performer. This would probably really work in theater, but it just doesn't work live action. The director somehow doesn't know enough to tone you down. Like, the director didn't give him proper direction, in my opinion. No, 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 god damn it, every time. Yeah, like I said, the director, I feel, failed the actor actually playing Aladdin. And I feel like that movie was supposed to be huge for him. And it's going to do more damage to his career than good. So I'm sad. Because like I said, I can tell he's a good performer. But he needed to be reined in. But somehow it came out while I just, like, wasn't watching. And kind of snuck past me. Dumbo was insane. An incredibly huge change to the story to try and make it viable, and it just didn't really end up working. The only reason I even kind of cared about Lady and the Tramp was that the friggin' dog who played Tramp was adopted out of a friggin' shelter right around here in New Mexico, but... Uh-oh. Oh no. Not sufficient to broadcast. Well, that's not good. Well, then again, suppose the internet is, simple. I'm gonna keep going so you can at least hear my commentary, and sometimes the video comes back. I have seen it happen in the past, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it as soon as this mission is over. Because if the internet's doing that, then that means it's... Oh, you can still see? Okay, good. Well, you alert me if you can't see. Anyway, as I was saying, the only reason I even remotely cared about Lady and the Tramp was because, you know, the dog came from around here, and I was like, oh, that's really, that's a nice story. The only reason I gave a shit. But Lion King I hated. Because, again, they cast Beyonce because Beyonce can sing, and because she's, you know, a black superstar, and they were going for, like, an all or nearly all black cast when they could. Which I totally get. I totally appreciate that sentiment. There were better people to play Nala. Lupita Nyong'o would have been significantly better. Have I heard her sing? No, I have not. But would she have been a better fucking choice for Nala? Yes. The answer is yes. Because Lupita is a fucking Academy Award, you know, level actress, and Beyonce is a singer and a dancer. Emmy levels, of course. Or not Emmy levels, Grammy. But a Grammy and an Oscar are not the same thing. And Beyonce did not have the acting chops to pull it off. Like, her lines came out soulless. The crazy thing is, like, the entire original cast is still alive. They could have brought them all back if they really wanted to. EGOT? I don't know what that means. Damn it. Wait, EGOT, is that Emmy, Grammy, Oscar? Or is it something else? Oh. Tony, okay. Yes. Are either of the people I was talking about one of these EGOT folks? Because I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping track of celebrity career paths for a bit. Oh, give me a crazy boosted jump. Precursor stuff.
Approach the Astro Viewer, Time Warrior. Behold the seed of our destruction.
What?
Looks like a virus.
Let me see! Is she hot?
We precursors built many worlds across the universe, shaping them with eco into something good. But we were foolish. The Dark Makers were once precursors, but their exposure to dark eco changed them. They began twisting worlds, conquering life, and dark ages ensued.
He really is. I think he's just missing a, I know he's got a Tony Award. I know he's got an Oscar.
Well, I could ruin your whole day!
I think this one.
Maybe he doesn't have a Grammy?
There is but one hope left. You will find a planetary defense system hidden deep at the core of the planet. There is still a chance to save your world. I hope you are more successful than many planets whose fate has already been closed.
Yikes.
I heard. This is as we feared. We must get into those catacombs before that ship reaches this planet.
Yeah, I didn't think he had an Emmy either. But that's because I'm not really aware of him on TV. He was on Australian TV. But I don't think they give Emmys for those, so. The point is, Lupita Nyong'o is the kind of performer who I bet if she went for it, like truly went for it, I bet she could do it. But my point also stands that she would have been a better choice for Nala than Beyonce by a wide margin. And like, I understood that they were trying to cast, you know, a black actress for Nala, but I'm gonna say it. Lady Gaga would have been a better choice for Nala than Beyonce. And that is as controversial opinion as I think I've ever, as I've ever said on this show. But I truly believe it. Lady Gaga is good at everything I've seen her do. And she was fantastic in her most recent film outing, Star is Born. she was seriously so good.
10 metalheads this week. Go, go.
But again, if we're casting folks of African descent in Lion King, Lupita Nyong'o would have been the way to go, not Beyonce. Like, they fucked that up. They're like, oh, it's a musical. Yeah, well, in a musical, the actors still have to, like, act. And to my knowledge, Beyonce never fucking acted in her life before then. Although I am told that I am wrong. Like, my memory is like, no, she was in something else. I just can't remember what the fuck else that was. All I know is that whatever else it was, it didn't prepare her for this role. For the role of an animated lion. But honestly, the movie's concept was flawed from the beginning. She was in a Tyler Perry thriller. That's hilarious. You know what doesn't give you acting chops to remake an actual masterpiece? A Tyler Perry movie. For some reason my brain was telling me she was in the third Austin Powers movie, but I'm probably wrong about that. Oh, I remember this place. Hey, it's the slums. Oh man, it's the slums. There are soldiers, which means civilization's over here as well. This is why I kept remembering. See, I kept remembering that there was an egg on top of the building, so when I was playing Jak 2, I was confused. I was like, where is the egg? I don't see the egg. And now I understand where my confusion is coming from. It's because it was here. When the fuck did this get here? My point is, Beyonce was miscast. She could have maybe pulled off Sarabi because Sarabi's not that important. Like,
We've lost 3 battles this
but Nala's a starring role, and Beyonce, I feel, didn't earn it through anything other than her singing chops. And like, you know, she worked on the music for the thing, and maybe that was just a condition, but it's like there are other artists, guys. There are other black artists who you could have taken, who would have been more suited to the entire project. But whatever, I'm just someone who really loves... You see, there's no useless cutscene here, it's just normal. Anyway, but I'm just someone who really loves fucking Lion King, so what do I know? You know? Yay, everyone's here.
Hello, fellow peeps and cronies. That's right, the Daxtonator is back in the building.
Daxter, Jak, you did it!
It's about time
She looks
you
weird
two
in
got
this one.
here.
What took you
Like
so
they
long?
changed something about her
Sorry,
face.
we only had a war in the way.
Great work, Jak. Let me be the first to officially apologize for the city.
Forget about it. I've got my own interest in this.
Well, what we know right now is there's a huge dark planet builder bearing down on us all. How much time we have, no one can guess. If it is rogue precursor technology, then the only way to destroy it is with more precursor technology. And that lies at the bottom of the catacombs.
Also, the large number of eco crystals being moved about can mean only one thing.
Yeah, they, like,
Someone
changed
is
her
trying
face.
to awaken vast precursor technology.
I think Viger's behind it. Or Errol. Or maybe...
Oh, wait till you hear about my adventures in the wasteland. So there I was, facing a whole brood of slobbering metalheads, when all of a sudden... Uh-oh.
It looks like a large-scale assault. Multiple targets inbound. You up for some action, Jak?
Look who you're talking to. Let's rock and roll, Dax.
I just want a chest piece. I want to complete my armor set. and have all of the hits. Have like 10 hits. See, I felt that the Beauty and the Beast remake was fine. My only thing was I didn't feel like it was necessary even after watching it. And that, honestly, I didn't like the Beast's slightly more human look. I felt it was, like, I understood why they did it, but I disagree with the decision entirely. Like, they did it because, you know, more relatable, blah blah blah. But that was a mistake. And they should have gone with the Guillermo del Toro school of thought and used, like, makeup and prosthetics. In addition to CGI, it would have been better. The Beast's look was good, but it wasn't great. Fair. I mean, they made Belle the Tinkerer, like, gave her more to do, and gave Beast a new song, which I felt was nice. Also, the performer doing Beast had, like, just the right voice, and just the right presence for the whole thing.
Jack.
Okay. I mean, I got here on foot, so I can probably get back there on foot. They have remodeled the city in the time I've been away. Oh, the live-action Jungle Book was, I liked that one. I like that they turned King Louie into a Gigantopithecus instead of an orangutan.
Nice moves, my boy. You're the best man we've got to lead an expedition into the catacombs.
Please, please.
Ah, it's not just Ashlyn, it's everyone else sucking his dick too.
Are you sure you want this dark eco freak contaminating the hallowed halls of our glorious precursors? I should lead the expedition myself.
We're tired of your scheming, Vigor.
I've got the answer you're looking for. My precursor monks have given me the knowledge to turn on the planetary defense grid. If you beg me to do so.
Jack's always gotten us through thick and thin. I'm with him.
Here, here.
You washed
Face
up,
is
vegan.
weird.
Vigor! It's Vigor, you idiot!
Whatever.
Count Vigor, I hereby dissolve the city council and strip you of your title, command,
I mean, she
and
is the
all
governor, she's
privileges.
allowed to.
Now get out of my sight.
She should have done it earlier.
How dare you! I offered you mercy, but now you will all burn in the
The
precursor
plot
fires
just
of creation.
isn't written as strongly as Jack 2's was.
That was one hell of an attack wave. We can't continue to repel such large assaults forever.
That wasn't that
floating
big an
war
assault.
factory has got to be shut down. The problem is, the factory is shielded and has gate codes on every access point. Most old KG door ciphers were kept hidden in the main system at the power room. If you can break into the system, you may be able to unlock the war factory doors to get inside.
Onan says the
True,
eco
but the
grid in
kid
power
playing
room could
Mowgli
help
is
you.
actually really
But
good.
to open the old power room,
Which
you
is
must
kind of
find
the
junction
primary
box
thing
in
you
the
want.
sewer. Personally,
And the voice
I think
cast
you're
for the
crazy to
animals
go
is
down
great.
there. But, good luck.
Like, Idris Elba is Shere Khan, I believe. And he was fuck it. It's fucking good. But Idris Elba's good at everything, so it's not really... not exactly high praise, you know? Not exactly unexpected. Saying Idris Elba was good in something, or great in something, is like saying, oh, the sun rose today. You know? Like morning happened.
The city's full.
Dude, do not shout that near civilians, it's weird. Oh, Idris Elba's good in it. Oh, you don't say! You mean he was in it? You mean like he was in the movie? Because of course he was... See, it's only the down elevators. Everything else about the gameplay of this game is really just better than the predecessors. Oh look, robots that act exactly like those metalheads. Kinda lazy, but it's fine. That was kind of fun. It is neat to watch a missed shot. Oop. It's also kind of like saying, oh, Hugh Jackman's good in something. Like, Hugh Jackman is good in everything. Even his weakest performances are, like, good. And his weakest performance that I can think of is probably Van Helsing. Like, it's a weak movie in general. But that's his least good performance that I have seen. Sure, he's been in something else that he hasn't done well in, but even then it's like he did fine in Van Helsing. It just wasn't the best movie in the world, and he did a good job. Because of course he did. Jack. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's such a fun concept. Like, let's turn all the classic horror movies into an action film. Something that they tried to build a cinematic universe for, starting with Dracula Untold and The Mummy, which clearly has fallen apart. The Mummy remake with Tom Cruise, I should say, with the Chinese mummy rather than the Egyptian mummy. But, like, it just didn't quite... Also, there's been a lot of love lately for the Brendan Fraser Mummy film. Like, I've been noticing a lot more memes from it, and I'm like, did it get released on something recently? Or... I wonder, you know? But yeah, no, Van Helsing was entertaining. I liked that Van Helsing became a werewolf in it. It was cool. Yeah. But it's like, still, because they were fun. Like, the Brendan Fraser Mummy films were super goddamn fun. Like, they were a good time. And that was that. I remember the scene that probably creeped me out the most when I was a kid watching that film was when was the scene where Okay, I don't know how to get rid of that. Where the scarab goes under the dude's skin. That scene bothered me a lot. Oh, maybe I already built them all. Who was on my board? Jackie. We could have done this without a cutscene. Baxter hit that water, but solid. I'm sure you want this dark eco freak. Yes. He's the dark eco freak we deserve. And he's the one we need right now. You really adopted the dark. I was born in it. That's another thing. I really like Dark Knight Rises. Controversial opinion. Somehow. The movie was still really fucking good, and Bane was really cool. Oh, but the twist removes Bane's agency. No, it doesn't. He was electing to do all of those things. He was already under vague orders the entire time. Don't pretend it wasn't his plan. Oh, but he works for someone else. Yeah, he does work for someone else. So what? He's also a devoted fanatic, which is a fun villain archetype to play with against Batman. How is this happening? That's stupid. He's just there. Untouchable. Okay, so it feels like while the gameplay in the game is good, the level design really suffers, especially later game. Somehow I didn't call that, like I didn't call Dali Al Ghul, and I'm a little disappointed at myself.
You guys keep the surprises coming. The power room door is now open, Jack.
But Dark Knight Rises is actually a really good movie, and anyone who says otherwise is being disingenuous. Well, I mean, they just have a really wildly different taste. And there's the door I came in. This stuff is new.
Ah, remember this place? I sure miss good old Vin.
Yeah, he was a good guy. A bit crazy.
Hey, who you calling crazy? I can't help it if the world is out to get me. Vin! Wait a minute. Is that you? Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, no, it's not. I'm a multi-layered, hyperlinking, digimemic, bioconstruct, superclocked, mega-memory construct, baby. Did you understand a word he said? When the city was overrun by metalheads, before they got to me, I dumped my brain into the eco grid. Everything's great now. Those monsters can't get me in here. Or can they?
Listen, Ben, I'm happy you're whatever you are. But right now, I need to get into the war factory, but the doors are sealed. We think the code to open the doors is hidden in this system.
It is.
Really?
Positive.
Can you get it for us?
Negative.
Why not?
Because if you have half a brain cycle, you'd know that those access codes are guarded by the central system. Ancient, nasty circuits in there. Even we bit brains can't nibble around there without getting our butts erased.
Just get us close.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's your death. If you fail, I can always use a companion in here. Oh, the fun we'll have.
Let's hope. Oh God, let's hope. It doesn't come to that.
When I put you into the system, the main security will slam down hard. It'll be up to
I remember
you to
this
beat the
minigame.
system
I actually
and
had
get
fun
out,
with it.
or
It's
your
kind of
ego
ridiculous.
zapped for good. You check some.
Okay, Vin baby, jack me in.
Wait for
Check
it.
some.
Wait for it. Okay, input. It's looking bad.
Is it?
Oh no. Here they come again. No. Oh no.
Oh no. Not me.
No.
It's a lot like Pac-Man.
Oh no. It's looking bad. Here they come again. No. All right. Oh no. No.
Oh right.
It's looking bad.
I forgot that I could do that. I forgot that I could turbo.
It's looking bad.
Is it looking bad?
No.
Because it looks pretty good from here.
It's looking bad. Oh no. Here they come again. It's looking bad.
Okay, that's the first time you said it's looking bad that it was actually bad.
It's looking bad.
A little overzealous there.
Game on! All right. It's looking bad. No!
Yeah, it's basically Pac-Man, only without the ability to eat the things that are on you.
It's looking bad. Here they come again! No! Oh no! No! It's looking bad. Oh no! All right!
Oops.
I gotta avoid the nasties.
Here they come again!
I am. No, goddammit. That's bullshit. I was close.
It's looking bad. No! It's looking bad. All right!
Very similar to Pac-Man, but not quite the same. Like you're forced to kind of go in a circle.
It's looking bad. Oh no. Here they come again. All right. No.
Yay.
Got the cipher.
Great work, Jack. Just got the info beamed here. That cipher key will unlock the War Factory doors. We'll get on it right away and get back to you.
Listen, Ben, we've got things to do, but we'll keep in touch. We promise.
We won't. Don't mind me, I'm just taking the only bike. Sorry. Oh wow, the war's really heating up. They're both here. Oops. That guy's probably fine.
Get him!
I am back up. It really revitalized this area of the slums. How do you know this was the slums? Oh, right next to the slums. It wasn't here last time. Last mission. Gotta clean up my living room after that. Because my room looks nice, but the living room doesn't, and it needs to be fixed. I've got a lot of boxes all over. They're all empty, but...
We got a big one this time, Jack. That decoder you found helped us decipher the gate key for the main KG War Factory. We can get inside now, and we need our best people on the raid.
Oh, gee! I wonder who that might be.
There is a good chance that factory is doing more than just making death bots.
I want to know who's behind it all. How are so many death bots being made? Where are they getting the supplies and the eco? Something about this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, right into the hornet's nest. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, remind me when to laugh.
I said fun, not funny. no laughter. Only pain. Yeah, Hellcat. By the time I get one of these motherfuckers. Interesting how it's not automatic fire. I don't remember this mission at all. Which means there's a good fair chance that I aced it. Oh hey look, it's the precursor ruins out in the... or not precursor ruins, really. Precursor temple. What to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I could do that. Somehow. I thought that I was just on the level. That's probably why I'm so happy, because they've got this one coded to be like this, and it's like, how do we justify not letting me do this? Okay, so this thing is flying. And I'm about to bring it offline and I'm about to sit here. Maybe I need to turn this. Considering I'm the only enemy up here, you'd think they'd just all be on me, like all the time. Not a whole lot of self-preservation built into these things. I don't want the machines thinking too much either. Yeah, I really don't remember this mission at all. I feel like I'm doing this for the first time. Which means it was really goddamn easy. I remember whole other parts of the game, like a lot. Like Jak 2, I remembered almost everything. That's because everything about Jak 2 is hard. When did I get a peacemaker? I don't recall getting this at all. Did this just happen and I wasn't paying attention? I mean, probably. I've met me. Oh, no, I don't want to complain about the new gun. I'm just very confused. I normally remember when I pick things up, you know? Or like to make a big deal out of it. Ah, yes, the mechanic that I never remembered. To be fair, the game hardly has used it. Oh my god. Wait, what symbol? That none of the robots gave me Oh, I know what I have to do. Oh yeah, that's also a symbol. Like I said, this game is very well put together. There's just a few unfortunate problems. Okay, so I froze time for nothing. I don't remember this Daxter sequence, so I must not hate it as much. Bodes well.
Okay, Jack, we're clear.
I didn't have to do that. Me being able to get through the fans with some light eco would have been, I think, a better use of the space. So level design on this game clearly suffered. Everything else, like level design in Jak 2 is better. No, I wanted that. I feel like he's not the master of missions. I feel like he's more like the master of mischief. You see that? Fucking amazing. There you go. I mean, kinda. Oh. Eco. Okay, so I'm not strong enough to do that, but Jak is. It's fair. Well, that was close. I don't really have a big shadow to help me fucking
Hello, sidekick. Let's move.
time my jumps. Fuck that glass. Zero regrets. I like the shield and it's invincible, but it costs me too much lighty code to be worth it right now. That's funny, I don't actually remember a Daxter segment in Jak and Daxter. Like, I don't think we got one of those until Jak 2.
Your shoulder getting lonely?
Robots. Saw that coming. Ow. Hey. That's some bullshit. So I don't feel like that was kind of necessary, but I guess we gotta drive that truck or some shit. Why else would it be up here, right? The one-wheeled vehicle in the entire game. I mean, the one-wheeled non-wasteland vehicle. I get knocked out, and I get up again. Oh shit. It can jump. Which is funny, because it looks like a fucking tractor. Oops, backed up too much. I meant to, back up just enough. But yeah, this is gonna end well. Good folk. I know what they're thinking. Why the fuck do we have a car that's drivable? Bye. Yeah, I really did think, for just a sec, that perhaps it was possible to change my fate. Turns out it was not possible to change my fate. There is no gun on this car. So it's the only land vehicle in Haven City. Yeah, that's right, let's go fucking faster towards the ground. It's the only land vehicle in Haven City. And it's the only land vehicle in the game without a gun. Amazing. Oh, fuck this. Imagine how confused the people down below are when a car with wheels falls from the fucking sky. You try not to hit walls. I'm trying not to hit walls, I can't always see them. Cool, I guess. Oh, there we go. I should have got that.
Some new friends to help me conquer this puny little planet.
You're talking to the Darkmakers.
It seems my digital self can communicate with these poor, tortured minds quite well. Oh, they're just like you and me, Jack. Well, me at least. They want a home, someone to call a friend. Destruction of all my ego! They volunteered to help me put this puny planet out of its misery.
You're in for a big surprise. The Darkmakers don't play nicely with others. Just ask the Metalheads.
I've been given the opportunity to wield a power even the Precursors cannot control. Don't fret. You won't live to see what I turn this little world into. Maybe a rock, or a floating puddle of slag, or nothing at all. Complete oblivion. So hard to choose.
I won't let you do this.
I mean, they did say in the last game that he's crazy. So, this isn't exactly.
freak.
Or, hear me out, I could not do that. It's a weird boss fight.
Now you see why I never lose.
I mean, you lost to me. Oh, hello. Nope. I feel like I didn't give this weapon the appreciation it deserves.
Too much for you?
It's too much for you.
I'm superior now.
Keep telling yourself that, friend. Tried to double up. It would not let me.
Yes, I'm ready.
Nice of the reticule to like know where he is. Reticle, but it's fast. I definitely didn't appreciate this game enough when I was playing the game before. Like, I remember this boss fight being pretty rough, and this gun is making it significantly easier.
Keep it up, eco freak.
Hello. That is no threat. I died. I was doing pretty good up to that point.
Too much for you?
Is it too much for you? I don't know about you, but it looks like I just won. Oh, now they've got
Not this time.
Not this time, I see. The time travel reference. Oh, future. I'm joking. It's me. I was the time traveler. Also, like, Errol's plot isn't super developed in this game, so it feels like things are missing from a writing perspective. Everything in Jak 2 is better, except for the gameplay.
We will destroy the living and make a new order.
Okay. You know, Errol, like, I ain't here to, like, badmouth your philosophy or nothing, but I gotta say, I disagree. Not really selling me on your vibe there, pal. It's just his plot is underdeveloped. He's one of the key bad guys. It just feels like he comes out of nowhere and looks like we're about to friggin' kill him too. I ain't hear you shaming, man. I just kind of disagree with the whole kill the living shit. Maybe I'm biased because I'm alive, but you know. I don't know, man. It just feels kind of short-sighted.
I'm superior now.
No. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I didn't know he was there. I guess. Come on. Do it. Come on, come on, come on. So I'm talking about.
We will destroy the living and make a new order.
But like, why? Is it because you don't have a penis anymore? I feel like that's it. Oops.
Give up, ego freak.
I needed that to not happen. I think it's because Errol doesn't have a penis. I think he's mad. He's like, oh, we could use it on that cute blue-haired mechanic. Oh no, I've exploded myself with a thing of Dark Eco. You know what? No, it's everyone else's fault that I did that. They must all think. That's what he gets for surviving, I guess. I'm just saying, I think maybe he's upset because he has reason. Not because of it's not like a size thing, it's an existence thing. He had a penis, he made mistakes that led to him no longer having it, and he did not get to use it on his intended target. Or object of his desire, if that sounds less creepy. Which it shouldn't, because I mean Errol sucks. Errol's just he's a bad person, you know, he makes awful choices.
Not this time.
I do enjoy hell. I'm not some anti-robot bigot, man. Some of my best friends are robots. Hey, look, man, he clearly wanted to, and he missed his chance. That's not even like he wanted to, and he couldn't because he was a robot. And now he's got to take it out on everybody. He's a classic nice guy. Oh, if I race really good, this girl will want to suck my dick. Oh no, I got beat in the race. Well, the only thing to do is to blow everyone up, or at least definitely the guy that beat me in the race. That'll teach her to have bad taste. And that's what he thought, you know. It just didn't work.
I'm superior now.
See, he even says he's superior. That's a weird thing to say, my guy. It sounds a little bigoted. I think he's some kind of anti-human racist.
How's your reflexes?
My reflexes are pretty good. Digital robot reflexes are nothing fancy like that. Maybe an organic type's got, but... Well, I'm just saying, I ain't shaming him for being no robot or nothing. I'm just recognizing that, like, he's kind of, you know, he's taking his frustrations out on the wrong folks. That's all I'm saying.
You cannot touch your machine, Jack.
I can. I will. Boom.
Damn! Got away!
Good job, Flighty.
See you later, Mechanator. Jack, the sky is falling.
Oh no, choices he makes for continued existence, that's whatever, but like, you know, when he wants to like foist his problems on the rest of the world, that's where I take issue, man. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's like we've all got our troubles, and he's the only one taking it out on literally everybody.
Errol got away, but we shut down his robot factory.
And I got a light eco crystal.
But it is troubling to see what Errol is doing. I fear he may be trying to awaken that terrible dark ship before we can destroy it.
Is that so?
Onan says the Precursors and Darkmakers have fought over worlds for as long as time has turned. It would not be the first time a planet was lost to those monsters. Well, it's not.
Yeah, and since the precursor egg is already off the planet, I guess it doesn't really matter if it gets destroyed or not.
The truth lies at the bottom of the catacombs. That's where I need to go.
I was just handed another gun. Okay, I do like this gun, but I wish there was a little more time to think about it.
Jack, please help us. Errol is attacking the monk temple. He wants the secrets we have kept concerning the Dark Makers. Please hurry. If you learn what he seeks, it could undo this world.
Okay, now this shit's gonna get friggin' wild. But I have to show you this gun before I go. Hit.
Take them all out! Get those guns blazing! Shoot them all now!
Alright, we're gonna end the episode by getting back to the desert, and that'll be that. This place is way cooler when it rains, because it does rain here. But then, yeah. I'm fucking going back to... You. I haven't. Wait. That were ammo crates. Now, the ultimate peacekeeper is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yes, that is you. Cool. And now we're at full for almost all ammo types. Oops, sorry, man. They've got this, probably. I broke the robot factory, so like...
We need backup!
Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Oh. Sorry, dude. So used to running over cops. Nice miss. Sorry. Cool. Yep. Yo, I'm the best driver anywhere in any army. Especially the enemy's army. Look at that, it stops more on its own now. Let's see, dinner tonight. Bacon, probably fish and rice. Because it's easy. But, no, I want to try something else. I got these big things. Yep. Nothing about it. Alright, well, that's it for today, I think. I could be persuaded to do another episode, but I don't know. We'll see. It's it for now. I gotta go clean the living room, and I've gotta make dinner, because I'm fucking hungry now. So I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna save the game first, so you guys can see. So I got 81% of the game. It's so much faster. So much faster.